Hello everyone, this is Zach here from Trip VSA. So today this video here, would like to share with you Kobay technology that recently actually it break up with some sort of good volume, okay, from a reaccumulation. So if you look into the total background over here, so this is a pretty good break, okay, of this option over here of 280%, okay, and a very nice reaccumulation. Now again, usually for reaccumulations after it break up for like 200% tends to be longer, but kind of surprised. Okay, Kobay actually do a pretty quick one. Okay, if you let's say from here to here, okay, of this line change over here, it's just over 48 bars of 71 days. Okay, so it's like around like 2 to 3 months, okay, time frame, okay, before they continue to move up higher. So of course the break over here doesn't come with very climatic type. Okay, so there's a reason why I like about this. So potentially Kobay, okay, it will slowly move up in this continuation of the uptrend. Again, do remember this section here is not to, do any buy call. Okay, if you decided to enter Kobay, please do your own due diligence and your trading plan. Okay, so again, we continue to study the background. If you have go through, especially members, if you have go through, technique like shakeout, okay, hopefully you still remember. So if I mentioned shakeout doesn't mean that it always will have a breakout, okay, because again, it depends on the overall market conditions, right? But most of the breakout store, usually it will come with a shakeout. So example like here, you do a shakeout below trend 40s, below important support areas, then it goes back up with high volume and retest again with some sort of low volume before they continue to break up further. Okay, so this is evidence of a shakeout in the background during this reaccumulation. Now, a breakout with high volume, like an increasing volume. Let me zoom in over this area. So, a few things I kind of like about this is that if you realize the market stages actually it doesn't really turns to red. Okay, of course the market stages over here is turns to gray. Okay, with very close with the supports there, which means they are at least losing its momentum, but it's not distribution. There's no weaknesses, okay, at the time, so it's a good sign anyway. So over here, okay, if you realize the volume getting a bit lower, okay, a bit quiet, okay, and they actually are trading, okay, very close with the major support level. So here is the next one. Okay, probably I just use the line over here. Sorry about my bad drawing. Okay, so here, all right. So you can use the 20 MA. You can use the the line from the period points over there, the trend lines over there. Okay. So of course, the most important for us that is to look into is the stock X in uptrend or downtrend. So there are still big currently members you can use it. One is the trend line. Okay. The other things is that we're going to release. Okay. These market stages very soon. Okay. Now a few things that you also will look into. Okay, so for this market stages, whenever it hits the red colors line over here, you want to be careful of probably potentially there is a pullback or maybe the trend is slightly weakening because probably they hit some resistance already and they will need to go into some support. Okay, so over here as well, it hits. Okay, and you can notice that the trend over is weakening a little bit, goes up. Okay, here it doesn't really hit, but subsequently, going through some weakenings or maybe going back to supports. So do notice over here, we've got lots of green, but it's still very far from the red line. Okay, so hopefully, Kobay still got some rooms to go. Okay, so whenever it reach to the red line, or maybe you realize there is some weaknesses in the red line, like for example over here, right? We got some uptrust, okay, close to red line, okay, or maybe here uptrust, right? Then potentially you might want to think of some TP, okay, probably half, okay. Now, hourly chart wise, again, I think is pretty healthy overall. Okay, it goes up, makes a pullback again in between the red pentagon because there's pullbacks, okay, and we got the NS with SP. Okay, hopefully this NSP is holding out if you are looking for short terms. Okay, you can use the hourly chart. The trend's slightly a bit weaker right now. Okay, so it's a pullback anyway, so that's why it's pointing down. So most important is that here we don't want to see lots of weakness like this. Okay, so maybe the if let's say you see lots of red candles bar, overall the trend will be a bit weaker, but so far it's still holding well. Okay, now a few things you want to do if you are using short term as well, using hourly chart. So I think the overall trend is still good. Okay, it's still holding on trend 40s. Okay, now this is the midpoint of this support. You can use that, or maybe the NS and spring area. Okay, you can try to monitor this area as your support for Kobay. Okay, again, do remember this section here is not to ask you buy or sell, but just want to share with you, how we spot some stocks, and we use VSA, market stages, and trend line to help us further in our trades. Okay, hope you like this video. If you think this video here is helpful for you, make sure you click the like buttons and subscribe to this channel.